Hey teachers and parents, I'm Firefighter George. We know children between the ages of 2 and 8 learn primarily through two behavioral patterns. Number one, they learn by example. That is, they do what they see other children and other adults doing. And they learn by trial and error. I'm asking you today to help me in the only way we can make a profound change in eating patterns. We know that children will get excited about the foods that we're going to talk about in our videos once they see them. However, if these foods are not available in your homes and in your schools, how can we expect our children to learn by examples? Young children need structure. They need set times for their meals where they sit down with the entire family, preferably where the entire family is eating healthily. After watching our videos, I'm asking you as teachers and parents to make these very important foods available in your homes and in your schools. With the news now that childhood obesity in the age group of 6 to 11 has tripled over the last 30 years and has doubled in the age group of 2 to 5-year-olds, it is time that we give our children positive role models and effective eating habits. Children in this age group live in a world that's half fantasy, half reality, where they're trying to make sense of their surroundings. Circus performers to a child live in both worlds. They live in the world of fantasy and they live in the world of reality. This is why we have chosen these individuals as role models for young children to identify with. I want to work together with you as parents and teachers to help change the attitudes about foods that have permeated our society. Let's make eating fun again. Try the snacks and the foods we recommend in our video, paying particular attention to broccoli, carrots, raisins, bananas, and nuts. We can make a difference in the foods our children eat. Don't they deserve that? A chance to grow up healthy and fit? Once again, thank you so much for your support. Please visit us at www.startsmarter.com for additional information, lesson plans, and contact information. I am Firefighter George, and I do care. I know you do too. This video has two lessons, one on nutrition and one on train transportation and safety. Let's start the first nutrition lesson now.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, the one, the only, the greatest show on earth.
Hey boys and girls, I'm Firefighter George, and boy do we got a special day planned for you. Today I'm with my buddies at the Kroger supermarket.
Hi, I'm Scarlett.
Hi, I'm Hendrik.
Hi, I'm Audrey. Hi, I'm Jasmine.
Well, what we're doing today, boys and girls, is the Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus is coming to our town. Well, they're my friends. Well, they've asked us to go buy their favorite snacks for them at the grocery store so we can have them ready for them at the circus. You know, snacks are things that you might eat when you're not having breakfast or lunch or dinner, but you still might be hungry. So come on inside, we'll show you where it's bought. Let's go.
Come on!
Okay, boys and girls, we just came through the front door. Now in this store, the fruits and vegetables are stored up front. So that's where we're going to begin. Now, as we're buying the snacks today for the Ringling Brothers athletes, I want you to see if you can figure out what food groups the snacks come from. And remember, there are 5 food groups. There's the vegetables. That's things like broccoli and carrots and green beans. There's the fruits. That's things like grapes and bananas and apples and melon. You've got the dairy products, milk, cheese, and fat-free yogurt. You've got the grains. Grains are things like oatmeal, low-fat graham crackers, and multi-grain bread. And the last food group is meats. That's like chicken and turkey. Now, the Ringling Brothers athletes have chosen snacks from 3 food groups. See if you can figure out which food groups these snacks are in as we go through the video. You know, the Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey performers can do their amazing feats because they are always circus fit. The last thing I want you to remember is colors. The Ringling Brothers athletes eat lots and lots of different color foods. That's the main thing to remember when you're trying to stay all strong and healthy. You want to eat different colors, reds and greens and blues and yellows and whites and oranges, okay? Now let's get started. Oh, look, boys and girls, it's broccoli. Do you know who likes broccoli? Hercules likes broccoli. He's the strong man in the circus. Look at that. Let's get some broccoli for Hercules. It's like the superhero of all of the vegetables. It's got vitamin A in it. It's got vitamin C. It's got iron. It's got calcium. It'll help your bones grow strong. Your teeth stay white. It's going to help you think at school. This is one of the best foods and snacks you can get. And it's really good with fat-free onion dip. Oh, and look what's right next door. It's carrots. Guess who likes carrots, boys and girls? Ty does. Ty is the ringmaster for the Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey Circus. He's the guy in the bright red jacket and black pants with the shiny red stripe down the side. He's the one that introduces all of the acts. Ty loves carrots. Carrots are good for your eyes. Ty will take some of those carrots and he'll dip them in fat-free ranch dressing. And he can eat those for hours and hours. Oh, he loves carrots. Great snack to snack on. Let's see. What's over there? Let's come over here, boys and girls. Come on. It's the mixed fruit. Boys and girls, the Windy City acrobats love mixed fruits. The last time Firefighter George was with them, they ate bowls and bowls full of this stuff. They'll like chop up the pears into little pieces. They'll eat grapes. They eat apples. Most of these guys started tumbling when they were 5 or 6 years old. Look, green grapes. They love green grapes. I've been out with them. All they'll eat are buckets and buckets of mixed fruit. Red grapes. Remember, boys and girls, when you're eating grapes, we want both red and green. Just don't eat one or the other. Look over here. Watermelon. They love watermelon. Oh my, look at that. And look, we've even got pineapples and cantaloupe. Let's get some of this for them. They are gonna love this stuff. This is amazing food, boys and girls. Now, when you're at home, ask your mom if she'll chop up some of the fruit and put it in a bowl, and you can have some pineapples, some cantaloupe, some pears, some grapes, even some apples. Let's go see what's next. Come on. You know who loves tomatoes?
Taba!
Taba does. Taba is the most amazing tiger trainer you have ever seen in the whole world. He trains real-life tigers. He can jump over the tigers, he can jump under them, and he can put his head in their mouth. He is absolutely wild. Now, he's been training tigers since he was 15 years old, but tomatoes are one of his favorite fruits. Now, here's what we can do with tomato. You can take a tomato, you can slice it and put it on your sandwich. You can have pizza with it underneath it. You can have spaghetti sauce with it. But what Taba loves to do the most with these is put them in big green salads, and he also gets peppers like red peppers and yellow peppers and green peppers. And he has these humongous salads. Tomatoes are absolutely wonderful. Now, who can get some tomatoes for me? Get some tomatoes. Let's get a bag. Now, tomatoes are packed with vitamin A. They're packed with vitamin C. But guess what, boys and girls? They help your memory. They help you remember things and help you think. So when you're doing your homework at night, tomatoes can help you remember them better. Now, the next fruit we're going to look at is one of my favorite acts in all of the circus. Bananas. Let's go over there, and I'm going to tell you about Sylvia. Come on. Now, Sylvia trains the Arabian horses, and she does all the acrobats up on the swinging trapeze. Look at those, boys and girls. Now bananas, they're yellow. Now what bananas are very good for is for your muscles. You know when you're playing sports outside like soccer or basketball or football or when you're dancing, bananas help your muscles not to cramp. Now Sylvia hangs from that bar up there or trains the horses, and while she's doing that, she can't afford to have her legs cramp up or arms, and she also wants very strong muscles. So she eats lots and lots of bananas. Now let's talk about bananas for a second. Bananas are yellow. It's very important every day, boys and girls, we get some yellow vegetables and some orange vegetables. It's very important that we get some red vegetables and some green, or some yellow fruit, some red fruit, and some green fruit. Every day you want to have 5 vegetables and fruit. And you also want to make sure you get them from the yellows, greens, reds, blues, and then sometimes some whites. So when you're looking at our card in here, let's look down for a second. We've got orange, yellow, red, purple, red again, some yellow pears, some green grapes, and some orange carrots. Now, boys and girls, when you're selecting your snacks, I want you to do the same thing. I want you to get a lot of different colors every day. I want you to work on getting 5 fruits and 5 vegetables in you every day so you can be strong like Sylvia, okay? Now, we're missing something. One of my favorite guys, Crazy Wilson, he likes oranges. Let's go find the oranges. Come on. Now, Crazy Wilson loves oranges. Crazy Wilson, he is crazy. This guy gets up on a high wire and then jumps on a trampoline on the high wire and then jumps over people. Crazy Wilson gets on the pendulum of pandemonium and it goes around and around in circles and he jumps up in the air on it and just flips on it. He's crazy. But where he got the idea for his motorcycle ride was by peeling an orange. And when he peeled the orange, he said, what if we peeled back the cage and we raced motorcycles around in it? Now, let's come over here, let's get some oranges. Now, what oranges are very, very good for, boys and girls, oranges are good for when you're feeling sick. They help also your memory, but they're packed with vitamin C. So a lot of people will go, I'm not feeling so well, and they'll eat oranges. The other thing is oranges are really, really yummy, aren't they? Who likes oranges? I do. If you ever think you're starting to get sick, boys and girls, or you're not feeling well, oranges. Oranges are great. Orange juice is great. Wonderful, wonderful vegetable and fruits that we can get, but it's orange. That's what you want to concentrate on, are the colors. Now, one of my other favorite acts is a girl named Jessica, and Jessica's a clown in Ringling Brothers Circus as well. Jessica likes nuts and peanuts and almonds. Where can we get those? Those are over there. Let's go get Jessica some nuts. Come on. Now, Jessica's a clown, and Jessica loves nuts. Can you imagine that? Maybe Jessica's just a little nutty, but Jessica juggles, and she's a clown, and she can take things, 3 or 4, and juggle them in the air. Of course, Firefighter George can't. He's not a clown. But we can get some pistachios, some pecans, some almonds, some peanuts, and look at this. Trail mix, boys and girls. Now let's get some of these nuts for Jessica, because Jessica loves nuts. Which nuts do you think she'd like? Get some, let's get them. Boys and girls, peanuts are very, very important in your diet as well. They have very important oils and minerals in them, and they help your brain once again, but pretty much they help you stay healthy. It's a wonderful snack. Ask your mom to get you some peanuts and some nuts and keep them around the house. It's just like peanut butter without the butter. Now you know, if your mom or dad or your doctor has told you that nuts or other foods make you sick, or you have allergies to them, then you shouldn't eat them. So, the next time you see Jessica at the Ringling Brothers Circus, you tell her she's just a little bit nutty, okay? Now, sometimes we just don't eat, do we? We drink. We get thirsty. Now, boys and girls, this is very important you listen to me. When we get thirsty, we want to sometimes drink juice. Soda is okay sometimes, but juice makes us healthy and strong, which is what we really want to be. If we're going to get juice, we want to make sure it's 100% juice. So when your mom goes to buy you juice, say, I want 100% juice. We also have milk and dairy products. Now, you can't find juice in this section of the supermarket. You can't find the milk in this section. The milk and cheese are in a section called dairy, and the juices are going to be on another aisle. Let's walk to the other side of the supermarket and see if we can't find the juice and the milk. Come on, let's go, boys and girls. Let's get the milk and the juices. Okay. Okay, boys and girls, as you can see, the produce section was up in the front of this store. We're coming around this corner and we're heading back the opposite direction to find the juices and the milk. What are we doing?
We're gonna go get the juices.
Juices, good, come on. Okay, boys and girls. Now, we're in the aisle where the 100% juices are. You can see some of these juices aren't 100% juice. They're 5% juice or 10% juice. You want to ask your mom for the 100% juice. 100% juice. That's what you want to drink. And it's right down here. Hendrik, can you get some for me? Now, boys and girls, the Inner Mongolian acrobatic group loves juice. They do these tall poles. They're called Chinese poles. And they can climb up them. They can come down upside down. They jump from pole to pole to pole, going back and forth. They do flips in between them. They are truly amazing athletes. They get thirsty, of course, when they're climbing the Chinese poles. When they finish, they've told me they only want to drink water or they only want to drink 100% juice. None of 5 or 10% juice stuff. Just the 100% juice. And they quench their thirst with that. Now, you can have a soda every once in a while, and sometimes you can have some of those flavored drink mixes. But what you really want to focus on is the 100% juice mix. Now, let's go find the dairy section and see what Bello, my favorite clown and America's funniest clown, likes to drink. Come on, let's go this way. All right. Okay, boys and girls, we just got our 100% juice. Now, there's a lot of different types of juice. There's apple juice, there's cranberry juice, there's raspberry juice, there's orange juice. All of it is good if it's 100% juice. Okay, boys and girls, what do you see down this aisle?
Potato chips.
Potato chips?
Cookies.
Cookies?
Candy.
Candy?
Sodas.
Sodas. Now, boys and girls, it's okay to have some of those every once in a while. We don't want you not to have potato chips and cookies because some people like them. But what you want to remember is to have them in moderation. You don't want to have a lot of cookies or the whole box of cookies. You don't want to have the whole bag of potato chips. You don't want to drink soda after soda after soda. You certainly don't want to have candy after candy. But if you get those things, it's okay to have, about 100 calories worth, which is a handful of chips or a handful of cookies. Those are okay. Remember, the big thing we want to remember is not to have too much of anything. We want some potato chips, but also some other things to go with it. Our ham and cheese sandwich or our peanut butter and jelly sandwich, okay? So it's okay to have stuff like this. Now, the Ringling Brothers athletes don't have any of this food. They stick with the vegetables and fruit. But I know you guys sometimes like potato chips and candy, don't you?
Yeah.
That's right. So it's okay to have them every once in a while, a little bit here and there. Now let's keep going to the dairy section because I want to show you what Bello, the crazy clown with the hair that stands on top of his head, likes. Let's go, come on. Okay, it's like I said. Now Bello is the crazy clown that you see at the circus. He's got this hair that stands up on his head. He's got shoes that are about 10 sizes too big. He can ride any bicycle, any tricycle, anything with wheels. He can play 12 instruments. But what he likes the most is cheese and milk. It's what he eats all the time. I love cheese. Do y'all like cheese?
Yeah.
Cheese is great. Now, children, listen to this. There is something called fat-free cheese. Now, fat-free cheese means there's no fat in it. Who wants to eat fat? Did you like fat?
No.
Do you like fat?
No.
That's right. No one likes to eat fat. So what we're trying to do is find the cheese that's healthy for you. Bello doesn't eat any of this cheese with all the fat in it. He eats the fat-free cheese. Now, sometimes you might want something a little bit more, and then you get the 2% milk cheese. But try to stay away from that cheese that has all the fat in it, okay? Because that's what Bello eats. So let me get some of the fat-free cheese for Bello. Now let's keep walking because I want to talk to you about the milk that Bello loves. So like I said, we want to get milk for Bello because Bello loves drinking milk. A lot of people, instead of drinking soda or juices, will get milk. Firefighter George's favorite thing to drink in the whole world is milk. Bello's favorite thing to drink in the whole world is milk. Like I said, Bello's the clown with the big tall hair. He was voted the best clown in the whole world by Time magazine. This is a really good guy. Now, there's a couple different things I want to teach you about milk. First off, all milk comes with a different colored top on it. That's a red top. Over here we see a blue top. We keep coming, we've got a green top, and then a light blue top. What do all those colors mean? Who knows? Yeah.
It tells you how much fat is in the milk.
That's right, Scarlett. It tells you how much fat is in the milk. Now, at this store, remember, every store is different. The red milk says it's all fat, okay? It's whole milk. We want to avoid milk that is whole milk. That's just fat. I don't want to eat fat. You know when you eat a piece of steak and there's that fat part on the end? That's fat. We don't need fat in our milk. Now, the blue top here, the dark blue top, that means it's 2% fat in the milk. That's okay. Much better than the red milk, 2%. But what's better, at this store, the green milk. The green milk says 1% fat. 1% is less than 2%. So that's better. It has less fat in it. But what I drink, what Firefighter George drinks, and what Bello drinks, fat-free milk. It's called skim milk in some places. That's what we're gonna get Bello. Skim milk with no fat in it. So that's fat-free milk. That's what Bello and Firefighter George like to drink. Now, there's another kind of milk you may find at your school. And if this is what you like, it's okay to drink this every once in a while. This is what's called flavored milk. Now, as you can see, they have some chocolate flavored milk and some strawberry flavored milk. Now that's okay, but what you want to make sure is it's low fat, either 1% or skim milk, fat-free milk. So you can drink the flavored milk at school if you like, and maybe even your mom or your dad gets it for you every once in a while. So it's okay, but we want to make sure we drink a lot of milk, because milk is what makes you strong, and it builds your bones, and it makes you strong, and keeps your teeth all white. Okay, boys and girls? Now we've gotten all of our circus performer snacks, so now we need to go pay for them and get them to the circus. Because the Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey performers always stay circus fit. Come on, let's go. Bye, kids. Have a good day. Remember, 5 vegetables a day and 5 fruits. And remember your colors, red, green, yellow, and blue, and sometimes white. And that's what you want to make sure you get 5 servings of a day. Come on, boys and girls.